Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Georgia and today I'm going to be watching episode 7 of Never Let Me Go. Last episode, oh my god, it was my favourite so far. It was just Palm and Nueng getting away. I mean, that makes it sound like it was something... It was romantic though, but it makes it sound like it was a happy occasion. It kind of wasn't because, you know, they're getting away because it's so unsafe. It's so nice, it's specifically for Palm, to be away from that environment and on his home turf, and he looked so comfortable and happy here. I loved it so much. He was taking Nueng around, introducing him to all these places. Nueng looked a little bit unsettled when he first arrived there because he wasn't used to it, but then it turned out that he was actually good at a lot of things, like his language skills came in really handy and he had some valuable ideas. He can actually adapt to situations even though he's been quite sheltered. He is good at things and he could make a home here. My favourite moment was the beach, the very last scene. Oh, and the music last episode. The song choices hit so hard. The music choice was perfect and I think that was what really made the episode for me. Because the songs were in English, obviously you just hear the lyrics, you don't have to read them. Hearing how much they fit each scene and situation, but the final song especially was what really hit hard for me. And then when Nueng said thank you to Palm, and then Palm held his hand and said you're welcome. God, the amount of times I've rewatched that this past week is insane. Still makes me cry every time. It was such a lovely episode, so lovely to see how they were acting together. Palm was given a new lease of life. He was acting so differently, so much more relaxed with Nueng than he ever has before, and I hope that continues into this episode.
คุณหนึ่งไม่ต้องทำครับเดี๋ยวผมทำให้ดีกว่า
ไม่ต้องอ่ะกูทำเองได้เหมือนที่แม่มึงพูดเนี่ยแหละให้กูทำเองบ้าง
It looks quite bulgy. I am talking about the pillow.
ใช่ไหมเจ็บเว้ยกล้าดีมึงพูดยังไงวะ
God, so could you imagine if they ever did this at home?
อย่าทำไม
Oh.
เล่นอะไรกันอะ
He looked like he was leaning in though.
กำลังจัดห้องอยู่ครับ
จัดห้องไม่
It's
เสี
an
ยงอย่างกับ
absolute
ฟัดกัน
state. I'd be cringing so hard if my mum walked in on that. Good fortune. Well, that sounds hopeful.
10,000 พี่บอกเลยนะว่าเสียงดีแน่นอนรุ่นนี้มา
ได้ครับ
โอเคเฮ้ยทำไรกับน้อง
โทษทีครับเพื่อนผมไม่ซื้อแล้วครับมันเปลี่ยนใจแล้ว
No, you can't use your credit card, man.
แต่คุณหนึ่งใช้บัตรเครดิตไม่ได้นะครับถ้าพวกมันตามเจอจะทำยังไง
กูขอโทษกูไม่ทันคิดกูไม่อยากพึ่งใครอีกอย่างก่อนหน้านี้เวลาซื้อของอ่ะกูใช้เงินพ่อแม่ตลอดเลยที่จะเป็นของชิ้นแรกที่กูใช้เงินกูซื้อเอง
Oh, I love that. He wants to do it himself. He wants to branch out and become more independent because he's never had the freedom to do it before. Oh, them again.
待会求婚所以你知道去哪里吗
真的吗太好了
特别浪漫的一种
有
The beach.
我会头介绍给你
Oh.
help thank you sure okay yes
Thank
no.
you alright
Oh, so cute.
สิ่งที่แฟนเขาทำให้กันใช่ไหมครับผมจะได้จำไว้คุณหนึ่งชอบบอกไม่ใช่เหรอครับว่าผมไม่ค่อยโรแมนติกอ่ะตอนนี้แก้มผมเลอะแล้วอ่ะคุณหนึ่งใช้ได้ผมหน่อยได้ปะ
He looks so disgusted.
นี่แน่
ผมเจ็บนะครับคุณหนึ่ง
ไม่ออริจินอลไม่นับ
Now he's just walking around with a dirty ass face for no reason.
คนหมั่นไส้หนึ่งมีเยอะแยะดีไม่ดีนะอาจจะเป็นคนที่เกลียดมึงเหมือนกันก็ได้เป็นคนดีเป็นผู้นำ
Is that so bad?
พวกมึงเนี่ยโทษไว้หนึ่งจูบมึงก่อนจนมันโกรธมึงเลยนี่
How is this all spreading around?
เฮียมึงบอกพวกกูอะไร
Ben is honestly hopeless. How many times does he need to be beaten up? You should stop picking on the gay kids because they're the ones that will have boyfriends to back them up.
กูเป็นคนทำเรื่องนี้ทุกอย่างถึงมึงจะมั่นใจอ่ะแต่มึงก็ต้องหาหลักฐานก่อน
Confronting him isn't going to do anything. He won't admit it.
กูไม่เห็นแก่ตัวกูกลัวพ่อด่าพ่อกู กูโคตรประทับใจในความกล้าหาญของไอ้หนึ่งเดียวมันเลยอะ
So was I. That really took me by surprise.
กูรู้สึกผิดมากเลย กูอยากจะขอโทษมัน
Chopper, I want to believe you're good so badly.
วันนั้นที่กูบอกชอบมันอะก็เพราะมึงยุนะ กูไม่ได้ยุ
Yes, you did.
มันรู้สึกทรมานแค่ไหน ที่ไม่ได้พูดออกไปแม่งโคตรแย่เลย
Ben must know that it's him that he's talking about. Look at that blink. That's like the blink of guilt. He must know Chopper likes him. If he doesn't, he needs to go to Specsavers because he could be categorized blind.
เห็นกูสมหวังแล้วมึงมีความสุขเหรอ มึงได้อะไรขึ้นมาแค่อยากเห็นลูกพี่ลูกน้องกูกับเพื่อนเก่ากูได้เป็นแฟนกัน
That was a really terrible reason.
ขอพาเขามาที่นี่หน่อยนะ เขาอยากได้ที่สวยๆ โรแมนติกขอแต่งงานอะ
ผมว่าโรแมนติกดี
งั้นตอนนั้นที่มึงพากูมาที่เนี่ย
Nueng is posing all the questions this episode.
คุณหนึ่งรู้สึกโรแมนติกไหมล่ะครับ
Oh, he's thrown it back.
แสดงว่าผมทำสำเร็จแล้ว
Okay, Paul.
We not belong together. We are so different. But I think different is good because I can learn about you. Do you want to marry me?
Yeah, I do. Sure.
Oh. I hope Nueng actually got it on camera. He didn't look at it once. He was probably filming the sky or something. Oh, I love that they get to watch them. They're such a good, like, representation of what being in a couple is like, or can be like. And it'll hopefully help Palm Nueng realise that the way that they treat each other is because of romantic feelings, not because of anything else, job descriptions, blah blah blah. It's just so great for Palm and Nueng to witness their moments, and so special that they get to share this with them. Look at them! It honestly is like they're a younger version of them or something. The way he said people say we shouldn't be together because we're different, but I think our differences are what make us special and I can learn more about you, that fit with them so much.
ให้ผมนวดเท้าให้ไหมครับผมพอทำเป็นอยู่นะ
God, he must be in love to offer a foot massage. You'd never catch me doing that. They are just like an old married couple. He's actually massaging his foot. Okay.
จากจับปลาครับ ผมจะปวดเท้ามากเลย แล้วผมก็รู้สึกว่าการเอาเท้าแช่น้ำอุ่นน่ะ
Life experience.
แล้วก็ใช้ชีวิตร่วมกันตลอดไป ใครขนาดนั้นบ้างไหม
I already know he's never been in love, Nueng.
ไม่เคยครับ
ก็คงหาไม่ได้ด้วย
He's so defeatist.
เกิดมาก็โชคร้ายเนาะ เหมือนจะมีทุกอย่าง แต่ขาดอยู่อย่างเดียว ความสุข
It is what they say about rich people, though.
ใครมาทนกับความงี่เง่าของกูวะ
I think you found someone.
แค่ดื้อนิดหน่อยเอง
มึงเรียกเข้าใจพูดเนาะ
Oh, you're so perfect for each other. He likes your bad qualities. And he massages your feet for you. Come on. Aww. Just a little bit of comfort. That's gonna help him sleep, knowing that he's safe there with him. Oh.
ผมช่วยได้นะ ผมขายเก่ง คิดชั่วโมง 500
500.
ชั่วโมงละ
You can tell he's never worked a day in his life.
500 เห็นทางเดินนี่ไหมเองเดินตรงไปเรื่อยๆเลยนะพอสุดทางปุ๊บเองหันหลังกลับบ้านเองไปเลยบ้าหรือไง
500 baht. That's like £25 an hour or something like that.
วันละ 100 เองจะทำ
Per day?
ถ้าไม่ทำก็กลับบ้านไป
I'm sure you'll find another way now.
ถ้างั้นทำงานเลย
But I love him for trying.
300 ฮะ
That's triple your wages.
โทรศัพท์นี่ลุงเขาบอกด้วยนะว่าจะพากูออกเรือ
No. How long do you think you're gonna be here? And you got seasick really badly.
ได้ กูก็ทำได้ มันจะไปยากอะไร
Wow.
หนึ่งก็ต้องยอมรับนะครับว่าผมเก่งกว่า
ผมขอลาออกก่อนนะครับ
I'm
ได้ยัง
quitting.
ไงวะเฮ้ยตายกูจะหันจากที่ไหนเลยเนี่ยไปเลย
I'll put up another sign. You'll be fine. This music feels so 90s. Oh, he's getting more confident with that. You can tell how their comfort levels are growing based on how touchy they are. And at the end of episode 6, Palm was holding Nueng's hand like it was nobody's business.
ขอให้คนที่ผมรักปลอดภัยอะ
แล้วคนที่มึงรักอะมีใครบ้าง
My mom, my dad.
ก็มีแม่ แล้วก็
Maggie.
แล้วกูล่ะ
Oh! Nueng is... Oh, I love that Nueng is asking the questions. He knows Palm will never admit this shit. So he's questioning him so much so that he can answer, because he won't actually lie right now because of this free environment. He won't lie to the questions. Okay, he did last episode with the kiss thing, but things have changed since then. They have developed, so now he's asking the questions and he's not lying, he's actually being truthful, but he just needs to be provoked, because Nueng is exuding vibes now. I feel like Palm feels like he can reciprocate and show these slight hints of feelings there, but Nueng just needs to instigate them.
ครับ คุณหนึ่งก็ด้วยครับ
ขอให้แม่ปลอดภัย ถ้ามึงพูดดังๆนะ เสียงมึงไปถึงสวรรค์
I really hope you're right. This episode is called Good Fortune, so it's giving me like a bit of hope for this episode at least.
ให้แม่ปลอดภัย
Nueng, please keep Nueng safe.
ขอให้คนหนึ่งปลอดภัย
ขอให้ปางปลอดภัย
Yay!
ขอให้พวกเราปลอดภัย
Wow, they are doing many blessings.
ผมไม่ค่อยดีเลยครับ แล้วของคุณหนึ่งอะ
Oh, I don't want to hear it then. God, can they not bring the mood down?
ตากตามเพาะเคาะหนักหน่วงถ่วงรักไว้
It's to
มิ
be
ปล่อยให้
expected.
ละเลิงข้ามตามประสงค์
Oh.
ไว้ที่ศาลเจ้า เราจะได้ไม่เอาโชคร้ายติดตัวไป
I like that idea.
เกิดอะไรขึ้นอะทำไมลุงนนท์ถึงจงรักภักดีกับบ้านกูขนาดเนี้ย
ลูกครับช่วยลูกผมหน่อย คือลูกผมไม่สบายครับ
เด็กเป็นอะไรมาคะ
เขาลิ้นหัวใจรั่วครับ
เดี๋ยวไปที่ห้องฉุกเฉินเลยนะคะ
ไม่นะผมขอร้องผมว่าอย่างนี้ไม่คุณพยาบาลแต่ว่าลูกผมจะได้รับการผ่าตัดใช่ไหม
This is why everyone needs free healthcare.
พอที่จะผ่าตัดลูก ผมขออนุญาตขอยืมเงินพี่ก่อนได้ไหมครับ นะครับ กี่บาทกี่สตางค์เดี๋ยวผมคืนให้หมดเลยนะ
ผมรับผิดชอบให้ทั้งหมด มีลูกชายใช่ไหม
ใช่ครับลูกชายคนเดียวครับ
He did the same
ผม
for
ก็มี
his
ลูก
son,
ชาย
I
คนเดียวเหมือนกัน
guess.
ผมเข้าใจดี
พ่อผมเคยบอกว่าเราทั้งสองคนน่ะติดหนี้ชีวิตเกียรติตระกูล
But like, his dad did a good deed and saved you back then, but it doesn't mean you should die for this family.
ไม่มีใครเป็นเจ้าของชีวิตใครทั้งนั้น ทุกคนต่างใช้ชีวิตเพื่อตัวเอง มึงก็เหมือนกัน
Another person telling him that. He has to be reminded so many times.
เดียวเป็นหลานชายที่ผมรักมาก เขาเป็นเด็กเก่ง
He literally
จิตใจดี
spoke about his death to your
แล้วตอน
son
นี้
a
ผมก็ได้
couple
แต่ภาวนา
episodes
ครับ
ago.
แต่ผมบอกไว้ตรงนี้เลย ไม่ว่ายังไง
I'm just looking at
ผมจะ
Chopper the
ตามหา
whole
หนึ่ง
time.
เดียว
His
ให้
facial
เจอ
expressions speak
แล้วก็เอาเขากลับ
volumes.
มาให้ได้
Are you fucking serious? So disrespectful. You can't even leave the picture on the desk.
ทำไม
Why'd you throw it on the floor?
ผมถามจริงๆนะครับ พ่อเป็นคนสั่งยิงบ้านในหนึ่งเดียวหรือเปล่า
แล้วถ้ากูบอกว่ากูทำมึงจะว่าไง
Is that an admission or not?
มึงก็เห็นไม่ใช่เหรอ ลุงมึงป้ามึงแต่ละคนมันทำกับกูยังไง ทุกอย่างที่เขาดูถูกกูไว้กูทำได้
What exactly have you achieved?
ไม่มีใครจากบ้านนั้นได้มาเห็น
What exactly is he achieving? He's killing off the family so that he can steal their business. He's not actually worked his way up the ranks, has he? I don't actually know if it is him or not, though. That really makes it sound like it is him, because he didn't... But he didn't say, yes, I did it, or no, I didn't. He just gave the reasons why he would do it, but he didn't say whether he actually did. But then why would he want to make himself look guilty if he didn't do it? So I guess it must have been him.
แม้ว่าทุกอย่างที่กูทำเนี่ย สุดท้ายก็มึงนั่นแหละที่จะได้ทั้งหมด
Oh, you haven't done it for him at all.
ไม่มีหนึ่งเดียวแล้วอะใครเป็นที่หนึ่ง
With regards to the business and Ben. Don't let him get to you, Chopper. Although if you outed him and Ben, then fuck you and do what you like.
กูจะเล่นเพลงที่กูแต่งอะ
What, the Lonely Man's Love Song?
คุณหนึ่งแต่งเพลงด้วยเหรอครับ
ใช่ ยังไม่มีใครเคยฟังเลยนะ
Must be a new one, because he played that one for Ben.
แรกใช่ไหม
กูเล่นให้วูกับเดวิดเขาไม่ใช่มึง
Let him have the moment.
ผมรอฟังเพลงคุณหนึ่งคืนนี้นะ
He loves watching him play the piano, doesn't he? It was that means it wasn't Chopper. Thank God. I'll be watching episodes 5 and 6 again, specifically Chopper scenes, because I feel like I really erred on the side of caution with Chopper because I truly believed he was the one that did it. Now I can watch any scenes he's been in and know that he didn't do it and that he is a good guy. Thank God for that. But oh, fuck you. Why would you do that? Can't believe they're getting married already. Oh, that was so cute, his wave. He wrote this song. Palmer's not gonna watch the wedding. Oh my God, he's actually singing? Oh, Paul. This couple is going to be truly monumental for their relationship, isn't it? No, what the?
ไม่ดื่มแอลกอฮอล์นะครับเดี๋ยวก็แพ้อีก
นิดเดียวเองโอกาส
No! You have got to be joking! Oh, go on, Nueng. Oh, this actually, it feels like it's rectifying the mistakes from the past party. The last party ended in disaster. I don't want to speak too soon, but hopefully this ends in success, for at least Wu and David's sake. Last time, at the club ball, whatever it was, Nueng was sat at a bar on his own, drinking and not dancing and watching Palm dance with another girl. Whereas here, in this environment, he's not drinking, barely, but he's got people to dance with, people are pulling him up to dance, he's able to dance with Palm, and he's not alone here. He has people around him, and this makes it so much more bittersweet because it's like a taste of the life that he could have if he wasn't tied down in Bangkok or wherever they live. And what his mum said before she died, when he came out, she said, your happiness is more important than anything else in this world. But I still think she does expect him to take over the business and would still expect that of him. But you can tell he just would be so much happier here. Even working selling fish, he looked like he was quite happy. I don't know how happy he'd be about having to do that forever, mind you, for 100 baht per day. It is different here. He has people that like him, whereas at school people don't like him. And he's able to do things for himself here. He doesn't have people constantly pandering to his every need. He has to grow and be independent and do things for himself here. It's really a completely different lifestyle for him, but he looks happier here. He said he seems to have everything, but he doesn't have happiness. But here, he doesn't have anything, but he seems happy.
ไม่ได้อะไรแม่อย่างที่ผมเล่าให้ฟังอ่ะเขาก็เป็นลูกเจ้านายพ่อ
นั่นน่ะกูรู้อยู่แล้ว
She's been catching you in some compromising positions.
แหมยาวไปนู้นถึงเชียงใหม่กูเนี่ยเห็นสายตาตอนที่มึงมองเขาอะตอนที่มึงมาเล่นเปียโนอะมึงจูบกันยัง
Oh.
นี่มึงหน้าแดงเพราะว่ามึงเมาหรือว่ามึงเขินเนี่ย
Will you tell her?
อย่างงี้จูบแล้วชัวร์
Oh.
ดีอะแม่
เราได้กันยัง
โอ้ยแม่ถามเลยเนี่ยไปนอนไปเมาแล้ว
เรามันไม่ได้มีแค่ความรักนะมันไม่ใช่แค่แบบเป็นแฟนได้กันเป็นผัวเป็นเมียแล้วมันก็จบ
I have a feeling this is one of those conversations that will come into play later. That smile is... Ooh, that smile is very telling. Joop. Oh.
คุณหนึ่งทำอะไรครับ
กอดไงไม่รู้จักหรอ
Are you feeling okay?
เอาบรรยากาศความรัก Love is in the air.
I hope that's true. Their pillows are a lot closer together now. Hopefully like they will be soon.
เพลงที่คุณหนึ่งแต่งอะเพราะมากเลยนะครับคุณหนึ่งก็ดูมีความสุขมากเลยนะ
You're both happy when he plays the piano.
กูจำไม่ได้แล้วอะว่าครั้งสุดท้ายที่กูมีความสุขมากขนาดนี้คือเมื่อไหร่
แล้วเวลาที่คุณหนึ่งยิ้มอะคนรอบข้างมีความสุขมากเลยนะครับ
Like you? He said that before, hasn't he?
ไอ้คนที่อยู่รอบ
Oh.
ข้างเนี่ย ใช่คนที่อยู่ข้างๆกูตอนนี้ปะ
ใช่นึง
ใช่ครับ อยากแต่งงานแล้วเหรอครับ มันไม่เร็วไปเหรอ
ไม่ใช่ กูแค่อยากมีแฟนบ้างอะ
ว่ายังไงสักวันคุณก็จะเจอ
That day is today, Palm. He's making his own destiny here.
กูอยากได้ตอนนี้กูก็อยากลองอะไรใหม่ๆเช่นการมีแฟน มึงเป็นแฟนกูได้ปะบนเกาะนี้มึงทำตัวเป็นแฟนกูได้ไหม
While living on this island, so it's a short-term thing
แล้วผมต้องทำยังไงครับ
for now.
มึงจูบกูอีกรอบได้ปะครั้งนี้กูขอความรู้สึกมึงจริงๆได้ปะ
Oh, this would be the true testament as to what he truly feels.
ก็คือเธอผู้เป็นความหมายของเธอ
Wait, is that Pond singing? You can recognize his deep tone.
การเขาจูบกันแบบนี้ใช่ไหมครับ
There's usually more touchy on the face. But oh, yeah! Oh my god. I feel like all these episodes lately just make me want to cry with everything I'm watching. I can't go with the song, first of all. Yeah, that's definitely a more high heat kiss than the last time. The last time it felt like it was miles better than Nueng and Ben's kiss, for sure. It was a passionate kiss, but it felt like a lot more reserved. It felt like they were both holding back because it was a kiss where they both thought each other was doing it for different reasons. Whereas this time, they're both doing it from their feelings. Literally all out in the open. I don't know how I feel about this being a short-term thing though. It makes sense. Their feelings are going to grow from this anyway. Nueng's in particular, because I think Palm is like... he's already hook, line and sinker. For Nueng, this is his break away from home and he's having new experiences here, and so he wants to explore this while they still can, because I think he also knows that back home Palm wouldn't be this brave, and he likes this side of Palm, this side that is comfortable, where they're equal, not this whole canoe servant relationship that they have back home. He likes this. Are we gonna have a Palm singing to Nueng scene? Because the lyrics seem like it fits for Palm's point of view. I wonder if things went further that night, like when he said he wants to explore things. Does he mean like things or things? Where are you? Police. This is set up by them, but why would they want to get themselves arrested? No, who's going to protect her now? She's in a coma, anyone could just get in there and stifle her or something. Oh, that's gonna be... Oh, I'm so excited for that scene. That's gonna be the first scene from the trailer with the lightning thing, whatever it means. Oh.
เอาปัญหามึงให้รอดก่อนเถอะไอ้หนึ่งเดียวนี่ยังไงวะ
ว่าตอนนี้เรื่องที่กูเป็นห่วงที่สุดเลย
He's minding for his
ความปลอดภัย
face.
ของไอ้หนึ่งเดียวมัน
แกก็ต้องคิดถึงตัวเองด้วย
Maggie?
แกก็ต้องมีชีวิตเป็นของแกเอง
Oh, God. Is that the debt collectors?
ยังไงเราก็ต้องช่วยแม่แหม่มแต่ถ้าจะไปอ่ะแล้วก็ต้องมีแผน
This was another such a good episode. I love this, but it's safe to say the happy carefree stuff is ending. Next episode, the action and angst. Well, no, not necessarily angst, because Nueng and Palm still seem like they're going to be in a good place, but the drama and action is going to be coming back into it next episode. So yeah, the sweet moments might be lacking from now on. But I really liked this episode, and I loved how they included Wu and David into this, because I really think that it helped both Palm and Nueng act on their own feelings and gave each other the bravery to act on their feelings. I think it helped Nueng especially, and he had the biggest connection with them really. He was the one that actually could communicate with them because of his English. It really helped him, and I love seeing them in this environment, and I wish they could just live here forever and ever, but I know that's not how it's going to go. It's not one of those happy dramas where everything will end perfectly. It's one of those ones that is going to stay as realistic as possible in terms of their characters. This is like a taste of what their life would be like if they weren't who they are. It ties in with what Nueng said about being a different person here. It's because he literally is. He has none of his old life with him. He can't even spend his parents' money on his credit card. He has absolutely nothing to his name. He could have a completely different name because his name doesn't mean anything here. So this is what their lives could be like if they weren't who they are, and the external things that influence their dynamic weren't there. Which is why it's a bittersweet drama, and why I think it will be a bittersweet ending in terms of the cowherd weaver girl story, because the drama isn't a typical drama, is it? It's completely different, and it highlights a lot of the class differences, a lot of the things that stand in their way. And love can overcome all obstacles, but it doesn't make life perfect, and they're not gonna have a perfect ending. And I'm beginning to accept it. I don't know how I'll feel when the episode comes, but it makes sense for the drama as long as it's well written. I can live with it. But I really do like the writing of this show. I know some of it, like, I really like the meta reference of Palm's mom last episode saying, why did his family hire a teenager who had no prior experience to be a bodyguard? Like, yeah, I know all that stuff isn't realistic at all and makes zero sense, but with regards to like the relationship dynamics, the bullies and the uncle stuff and Chopper, I do really like the writing, and they do keep suspense and throw in these plot twists here and there. Like, I know a lot of people were suspecting Palm's dad. I did in the first second of the first episode, because it seemed to be so convenient that when he left, he was so insistent on getting the car, and then when he left, Nueng's dad got shot. But since then, because of how he's acted and been forcing Palm to act this certain way, I don't think he is guilty. And especially now seeing why he owed the family, it feels really meaningful, and like he truly does have a tie to this family that he's so thankful for, and why he would be willing to die for them. I don't believe that he would put them in danger and want them to die. The only reason I can think of would be that he would want to be free from this job. But then why is he treating Palm this way and telling him to like protect Nuengdiao less? Because I don't think he would want his own son dead. As poorly as he treats him sometimes, I don't think he would want that, considering this whole thing stemmed from saving his son. Yeah, I don't think Palm's dad is guilty, and especially now he's been arrested. That whole thing looked so set up, and I don't know whether the police are actually police or not. It could be because the two people that he was chasing looked so calm. They were just strolling through this place, and I don't see why they would call the police and get themselves arrested. They were clearly luring him here. So maybe the police aren't actually police, and they are actually henchmen dressed like police in order to make him drop his gun and just take him to whoever is in charge of all this, whether it is Kit or anyone else. I think it's going to be being taken or kidnapped, so that Tanya is left on her own and there's no one to protect her, and then they can go in and kill her. In a way, I feel bad for Palm's dad now, because he's all on his own there and he's really out of his depth. Chopper, I'm so glad I can love Chopper again freely, knowing that he wasn't behind the outing. Thank goodness. Holy shit, I was so scared because I really thought it was him. Is a plot twist. I didn't expect it to be him. The shock of it being him has just been eclipsed by my relief of it not being Chopper, so like I don't really care. Why would he film it in the first place? And it can't be that they said to him, oh, go here, they're gonna kiss, you need to film this and then we'll pay you. He must have just come across them kissing and filmed it of his own accord for no reason, and then decided to sell it. Like, either way, he outed people. Don't like him. A beautiful episode when it came to Palm and Nueng. I loved their moment so much this episode. Favourite moment was probably when Nueng sang the song at the wedding and was playing, and then Palm was watching. I love it so much. I love it. The look of love on Palm's face, honestly. And you could tell he was so excited to hear the song and how much he did really love it. And I also really like the scene after that, actually, with Palm and his mum. So awkward. Palm did look awkward, but he was being honest, and it was nice of her to like be excited for him and give him her consent in a way. Like, he doesn't need it, and I don't think she would have been able to stop it. But if she had gone the other way and acted like his dad and told him not to get involved with him in that way, I really think that would have had a drastic effect, and what happened in that final part would never have happened. If she had spoken like his dad, it would have instilled that in him, but because he got someone else rooting for their relationship, that's what gave him the push to kiss him back and admit his feelings in that final part. I loved it. The push and pull they had, the dynamic they have here, it's so good, and the development of how much Palm is willing to share about his feelings also grew across this episode. And I'm so glad that Nueng has the personality that he does, where he was pushing Palm on his feelings, because without it, Palm never would have said anything. And now we're in a good place. That's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching my reaction to episode 7 of Never Let Me Go. If you want to watch my uncut reactions to Never Let Me Go, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for episode 8. Bye!